if you're wanting to manifest new things in your life, especially if you want to manifest big miracles, it's very important to let go of things in life. And today, I have a very special guest with us here, and you've met her before. It's the amazing OhhMyAnnie.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here once again. There's some, actually, we're just having a talk about this backstage. There's some big changes happening in your life, big changes, where you've had, you've been a practitioner of law of attraction for a long time now, huh?
Yeah, a good handful of years, as well as coaching people through it as.
That's right. So what's really interesting is because I remember a few years back now that you had some videos saying manifesting my dream apartment, manifesting my car, manifesting all these different things. And right now it's almost like you're going through a whole like let go of everything phase.
Yes.
So maybe talk a little bit about that and talk a little bit about the link to, where is this going to? What's next and why are you doing this?
Good question. So I've been on a manifestation journey of changing my entire life around for a handful of years now, like really quickly. Not that long ago, I was broke babysitting for $10 an hour, super depressed, in toxic friendships, toxic relationships, just life was a mess. And I found out about the law of attraction through putting, my feelers out there in the personal development world, reading some books, and I just started applying the principles and the practices. And pretty quickly, my life started to turn around. And only like 4 years later, from my like depressed point, I've made multiple six figures.
That's very impressive.
Yes,
huh?
Self-employed completely. I don't work for anyone. It's all just like me making YouTube videos and coaching and whatnot. I'm not a part of any like MLM or anything like that. It's all just me being my own boss.
No protein shake.
Nope. So, and I manifested my dream apartment, which is at a luxury apartment building. It's a little studio, but I love my space. It's so nice. I'm a certified life coach now.
And it was your dream car as well?
I have my Lexus. It's beautiful. It's blue. I love it still.
So you're not purging from that one? You're keeping that one?
No, I'm keeping that one. But it's just interesting because I really had this idea of how life should go. Like luxury apartment, next I'll like move to the beach and then get a house. And like you go up these steps and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
You mean this was the idea you had before?
Yes. Yeah, so for a while I'm like, I'm gonna go move by the beach, like manifest a house and do all this stuff. And I'm like, none of that feels right to me right now. Like the thought of settling anywhere is just like, ugh, like repulsive to me at the moment. I just am really craving movement. So I decided when my lease is up, I'm gonna put everything in storage and have a little bit of nomad time and like just hop around to Airbnbs and feel things out.
I like something you said when we were backstage, when you were saying that you felt that you were in a comfortable space, comfortable place.
Yeah.
Explain that a little bit.
So I've been in my apartment for the last 3 years now, and it's been my little cozy zone. Like, I could literally stay here for years.
Ever.
Yeah, forever.
Because it's comfortable.
But that also
money's
sounds
not a
horrible.
problem. The place is nice, everything's good, but that's also a problem.
That's also a problem because you don't really grow. And I was actually, even though it's my comfort zone, I was getting like uncomfortable, like needing change. And this change isn't like the next huge luxury thing. It's like letting a lot of that go and flowing and moving around and letting things unfold the way they're supposed to. I think with manifestation, sometimes people get so laser focused on it has to be this way. This is the plan, this is what society tells me I should want, I need the luxury things, like all these motivational speakers are saying, make millions, get mansions, get Lamborghinis, do all the things, that's what I'm supposed to want.
I like your Lamborghini just fired straight at me.
No shame.
I almost got hit by that Lamborghini.
No shame. But he never said you need a Lamborghini, but yeah, so I just feel like there's this pressure of manifesting more all the time, manifesting bigger, manifesting material things. And I think that's great. I think there's nothing wrong with having big, nice things. And luxury, like that's still a part of what I want, but I don't need it right now. And I want simplicity.
You know what I really like about what you're saying and also what you're doing, and I find that a lot of people find very difficult to do is, well, first of all, there's this saying that says, the enemy of a great life is a good life. And this is the same thing as basically what you're saying. It's comfortable. This is also a situation that I've been in several times in my life so far, where it's comfortable. Nothing much is changing. Environment is great. Everything is great. Money's not a problem. Health's not a problem. Everything's nice. But then something, and I don't know if you feel this too, there's like a soul calling. It's almost like that energy is saying, this can't be it, there's more, this has to be something else. And not necessarily, like you're saying, meaning more money or better car or anything. It just says there should be something else. It's
change.
It's ready for change,
yes.
right? But then, because a lot of people are comfortable, that is very hard for people to get out. Why? Because they are fearful of the unknown. It's like what you're doing is a bold move. It's saying, okay, everything, I'll just get rid of everything, and I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where it's going to lead to. Even when you were saying that, I mean, you get a lot of one-to-one clients, like who pay thousands and thousands of dollars to work with you, and it's like, and you're literally saying also, I don't even need the one-to-one clients right now.
Yeah.
I'm not even looking for that. So to make that change, to say, I'm going to let all that go and dive into the unknown. But at the same time, I know that you know there are great things coming into your life.
Yeah, 100%.
But other people will find it very difficult to have that in that moment, because there will be some thought in, what if I don't even get this back in future? What words would you give to people like that? And also, is there any element of that thought that even just crosses your mind, at least?
That things won't work out?
Or that this change is very big, or I'm not sure, should I not?
There is a little bit of like, I'm actually committing to do this, like this is scary, but I believe that everything always works out for me. Like even if I don't understand how it's gonna work out or the direction it's going to go, it always works out for me. And I wanna say to anyone who's maybe in a spot where they want to get out of their comfort zone and do big things or do something different, it's like, you've gotten through every single circumstance in your life so far. Like, why would you think that this is the end all be all? Like, you've gotten through plenty of tough times, and you'll probably look back and go like, oh, all of those like confusing, difficult times actually propelled me in a whole new direction, and something great happened from it. And it's like putting yourself through those experiences to prove to yourself over and over again that it does work out. Because it has worked out. Anyone who's living right now watching this, like, it's worked out for you every single time.
That's an amazing outlook.
Yeah.
That is wonderful, beautiful.
And also my intuition, and I trust myself and I trust my intuition, and I know that...
Have you been speaking to the aliens again?
I've been speaking to my guides and my higher self and like my internal guidance. But yeah, my intuition, I've learned, is spot on. And when I feel that pull, it's not just, that soul heart pull isn't your mind, that's your soul, that's your path. So why would you deny yourself from that? Like, you're robbing yourself from the miracles.
That's beautiful. I always say to people that a lot of the time when you're holding on to certain things, this is the problem with a lot of people. They're holding on to what is comfortable, yet at the same time, somewhere in their mind, they're wanting to manifest something greater. But I always say that when that space and that energy is occupied, and you're not clearing that space, then new energies can't flow into your life. And I like what you're doing there. I actually teach something to our students, and I do it once a year. I don't know if you've ever done this before, but it's very scary for a lot of people. I say, take your phone, go into your photo album, select all, just delete all. Like, to most people, they'll have thousands and thousands of memories and thoughts and everything like that, and they're like, they can't do that. But it's really interesting. Every time I do an activity like that, like, I don't think about it. It's not like I'm trying to manifest something, therefore I do it. I do it, I just leave it. Then it would come like a few weeks later, a few months later, I'll start seeing new things come into my life, and I'll be like, oh, could it be that? You know,
you
and every time it happens,
that energy,
because you detach from so many old energies, whether it's old memories or old things that you celebrated for, old rewards that you got, or things you know, because that sometimes people are holding on to the old prizes because maybe somewhere deep down inside they don't even realize it. There's some lack mentality of, will I ever be able to achieve anything like this again? Do you get what I'm saying?
Will I be able to remember all these memories if there's not photo evidence in my phone too?
That's right.
I love that. I talk a lot about starting out with manifestation. Like, the starting point for me is clearing the energy, because the way I see it is a lot of people are carrying around this like heaviness, this emotional like junk in their system, and they're holding it, and it's like this big, heavy pile, and they're like, but I want to manifest that thing. Like, once I get that thing, it's going to feel so much better. But it's like, you can strive and hustle and get that thing and add it on top of all that energy, but it's not going to make it any more lighter. You're still going to feel the same once you have that thing that you strive for, that maybe you probably didn't even fully use manifestation techniques to get. So it's like, let's first clear out the space so you can actually take that thing in and feel good about it.
Aside from that, what I think is really nice is that while you're clearing all of this, it's not that you are like most people who are saying, I have certain things I want to manifest in my life. I'm going to clear this, then I'm going to start visualizing that thing. You are in a different situation, in a sense where I'm going to clear this, and universe, I'm open.
Yes, I'm open.
So it's not like, there is not even a, like we were sharing backstage before, and you said, I'm not doing any, I knew what you meant when you said, I'm not actually currently doing any law of attraction techniques. And it's because there is no, almost like there's no need, yet at the same time, we are open.
Yes, yes. I'm not sitting around visualizing and scripting every day, which I once did. And to manifest where I'm at now, I did that a lot. And I got here, but again, I trust my intuition, and my intuition isn't telling me to do that right now. My intuition is saying, be open, and I think it's because what's next is bigger than what I could plan out for myself. And
I think this is the most, if we talk about actually manifestation techniques, I would actually classify this as a manifestation technique.
Okay.
Because we are detached from outcome, we are no longer thinking about any particular dream or goal, but our vessel is open, our heart is open, and we're ready to receive whenever divine timing is, and we have full trust in the universe. Becoming one with universe, the biggest creator of all, co-creating, and knowing what you just used there, I know big things are coming. It's a knowing. It's not a, I am trying to attract. It's just that, okay, it will come. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I feel really open to that too. I'm ready, I think.
So, okay, just to wrap this one up, right? So, for those people who are all the people who are, let's say they feel like, okay, I'm in not so good a relationship, but I've been in this for many years now, and it's very tough. How am I going to ever leave him, her? Or I understand what you're saying, but it's not as easy as it sounds. I've been doing this work for 16 years, and it pays well, and who else is going to look after the family if, I need to pay the bills? What would your final advice be to people that are going through something like that, where they are finding it extremely difficult? They get what you're saying. They get the concept, but they don't know how to apply it.
The first thing that comes to mind is to realize that, yes, there are things that are difficult, but a big piece of what's difficult is, for one, our mind making up stories and feeling all chaotic all over the place. So maybe meditation, clear some of that out, like get really centered, because a lot of the stories, well, they are just stories. They're not even happening in your current reality. You're just like thinking up hypothetical situations or like past situations. But more so than that, it's like the thing that you're avoiding is feeling. That's the hard part. It's an uncomfortable feeling within your body. You're like, my body is feeling chaotic when I even think of doing that. That is my sign that this should be a no. Like, I can't even function working through this feeling. At least that's my experience. Every time I've been held back, it's because I feel so deeply in my body. And to me, that sign used to be like, ugh, that's a no, but it's just like trauma wanting to be released from your body. So doing some embodiment work, like getting comfortable feeling your feelings and knowing that your feelings are okay to feel. Like, it doesn't have to mean stop. So really when it comes down to it is presence. I don't mean that sounds so simple, but it's like
but
all
it
of
is
this.
Simple. How you
it
breathe,
is simple.
Presence of mind.
It is simple, but it's like the people are saying, but it's so hard. What if it's less difficult than you think, and you're just overwhelmed with your thoughts and your emotions within your body that you're feeling? So bring it back to presence. Test your limits. Like, do little things here and there. Get comfortable pushing the comfort zone and proving to yourself, like, oh, me doing that one little thing that wasn't necessarily high risk, I was okay. And then do a little more, and then do a little more.
Start with micro manifestations and start working your way up.
Yeah.
Beautiful, wonderful. So, thank you so much, Annie, also for coming on this channel and sharing your love, light, and positivity and knowledge as always. Always a pleasure to have you. And for everybody who's tuned in here, if you enjoyed this video, you got anything out of it whatsoever, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also, what I'm going to do, if you're not following the OhhMyAnnie channel, I'm going to put it in the first link in the description. Make sure to click on that link and make sure to hit that subscribe button, where you can also keep an eye on her to know how her journey is panning out and see what manifestation techniques or non-manifestation techniques she's actually using to actually manifest miracles. So make sure to click on that link and make sure to give her a subscribe. And also, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year we're dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, we're both signing out. Namaste.
Namaste.
Ciao.